Witchy Girl Tarot, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If this is not your first time here and you've been following me, you're probably wondering what is going on. I usually do the readings with my face in the camera, but I have decided to switch it up. I might keep it this way depending on how it goes. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. I figured you guys want to see the cards. You know, my face is nice looking, I think, but you know, I think you guys want to see the cards, so that is why I've decided to switch it up. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Venus. Not going to resonate with every Leo watching, but I know that either this message is going to resonate the whole thing, or you can, you know, take some tidbits and apply them to your life. Either way, you'll get something out of this message. I also want to say, if you watch this a year from now, 2 years, 10 years from now, if it resonates, it's totally okay. It doesn't matter if you're watching it from now or a year from now, okay? All right, so I'm going to be using 3 decks with you guys. We're going to start off using my Quantum Oracle cards, okay? Just going to light some incense and just smudge my cards. I was doing readings earlier, so get rid of whatever energy, prior residual energies on there. I also want to give a disclaimer. I live in Jersey City, guys, so there's a lot of street noise. It is very, very active. So please bear with me with the noise. All right. If you're interested, I cannot talk today. If you're interested in a private reading, look up the description box. All the information is below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. So when I post these videos, you'll get the notification, okay? Don't want you to miss any of the good stuff on this channel. All right, Leo, what is your crowning energy? What do you focus on right now? What is the theme of your life? Okay, well, you're having some dark thoughts about something. So there's something you're doubting. Could be a venture, it could be a relationship, it could be a relationship that you're in or one that you're manifesting. Or just in general, dark thoughts about, you know, your life, the way you view yourself. It is a consciousness card, so this is definitely something that you are thinking about. We see 2 men going into a maze. Looks like it's a little scary, but life is never not scary. You know, change can be scary. But these men will make it out of the maze. It's just a matter of time. They're not sure when or how they're going to do it, but they will make it. So I feel like you're doubting something. We'll see what you're doubting using my tarot deck. All right, so I'm going to be using the Ethereal Tarot deck. Slightly different than the traditional tarot, but I feel like the depictions are actually easier for people who don't read tarot. There's less guesswork. It's pretty self-explanatory when you see the cards, okay? What are our Leos? Ooh. What are our Leo babies having negative thoughts about? I cannot talk. I don't know what's going on. Negative thoughts. What are your negative thoughts about, Leo? What's going on with Leo? The moon. Insecurities. Inner thoughts. So when we see the moon card, think of what happens at night. You know, you start thinking of all the flaws in your life or all the secrets that you hold, all of your insecurities, all the unknown mysteries of the night kind of come out. So that goes hand in hand with that dark thoughts card, okay? Let's see what else. The Magician. So this is about something that you are working on, something that you're kind of conjuring up with the Magician. When we see the Magician, this is someone who uses all 4 elements, you know, the Pentacles for material, the Wand for the passion behind all of your decisions, the Cup, which is your emotions, and the Sword, which is your intellect and communication with others. So I feel like you are having dark thoughts about your future moving forward. You're doubting something. You're doubting, you're not really sure how you're going to make something work. I feel like this is more so about you, more than it is about someone else, but we'll see. All right, what else? King of Wands. Yes, this is about you, Leo. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. So this is about you. You are having a hard time when it comes to manifesting your future. You're not really sure what the future is going to be, or how you should move about the future, how you should plan things out. It's hard for you to plan your day out. you're feeling stagnant possibly, and you're having this like negative, pessimistic attitude. And it could be because you have some insecurities, and then these dark thoughts that we had here earlier is just like the overall cloud that is above you, you know, just thinking the worst out of situations, and doubting yourself, okay, which is never a good thing. What is your advice, Spirit, as far as these dark thoughts? Oop. Five of Cups. All right, so the Five of Cups is about you thinking about all the things that make you unhappy, your regrets. So I feel like your advice is to do a lot of introspection. Okay, it's okay to be sad, just don't be sad for too long. It's okay to think about your insecurities. Think about what makes you happy and what makes you unhappy. And that Five of Cups is also about recalculating. Okay, this person is sad, but they won't be sad for forever. So know that this moment is temporary, Leo. Okay, it is a temporary moment. Nothing lasts forever. So now, using my blue deck again, I'm going to ask, what is your karmic lesson? Okay, so when I say karmic lesson, I mean this is a lesson that you didn't learn in your past life, and now you're in this lifetime. That is the theme of what you got to work on. Okay, and it may be a theme that you kind of are aware of. It's something that you felt either when you were younger, but you definitely know. It's like definitely a conscious thing. Could be that you are your own enemy. Sometimes you stand in your own way. You are your worst critic. A lot of people tend to be their own worst critic. I tend to do it a lot, but that could be your karmic lesson. Look at that, stuck energy. Okay, so this is about you standing in your own way, possibly. Okay, as I said, I don't feel like this is about anyone else. This is about you feeling stagnant. And the reason why I say it's not about anyone else, although it could be, is because I believe that love starts with yourself. Self-love is the first love, the first most important love. It starts with self-love, you loving yourself. So this stuck energy has a lot to do with why you have these dark thoughts. You feel like it's hard for you to move forward. Okay, there could have been some events happening in your life that have happened that were unfortunate, and you're kind of just like, I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to get started. Maybe you're just confused on how to get started. We did have that Magician card. So there's obviously some energy of you wanting to get something started, which is good. You're not sitting there hoping that the universe is going to find it out for you. You are definitely pondering. You're definitely thinking about it, but you do feel stuck. And your karmic lesson is to not stand in your own way and know that you are capable of greatness. You have accomplished so much in your life already, okay? Think of all the times that you were stuck and then you were unstuck. And then you were like, damn, I did that. Think of that. We had a flyer. Let's see, what is this card about? Yup. The Ace of Wands. The beginning of manifestation, new ideas, creativity, passion, okay? The beginning of romance, possibly. So yeah, stuck. You may be in in a relationship that feels stuck. You feel stagnant. You feel like there is no motion or forward motion. But if this is for yourself and you're not, if you're single, this is about you just feeling just stuck. It's hard for you to get things started. It is hard for you to get things started, or hard for you to keep that passionate. You may start things and then you're like, I don't even like that anymore. And then you move on to something else. It's hard for you to kind of stick to one thing and thugging it out, even through the bad times, okay? If this isn't a relationship pertaining to a relationship, you feel like this relationship is stuck. It's there's some passion that's missing, okay? What else? We have the Two of Pentacles, balancing out your priorities, okay? Balancing out your money, balancing out what's important, your social life, your love life, your family life, your career, balancing it all out. So we see this, ladies, in like an ocean. There's some waves. So no, we don't, in life, we don't always know whether the waves are going to be rocky or if it's going to be still. But if we kind of have an understanding, a strategy before we do something, we can kind of navigate those waves a little better. So this is about preparation. Preparation. I feel like I sound like that commercial. I think it's like a Johnny Cochran commercial. But yeah, I don't know why I thought of that. But yeah, so the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, stuck energy. It's hard for you to balance out your priorities. It's hard for you to get things done right now because you feel stagnant, you feel demotivated, and you could be feeling like you need some inspiration. All right, what is the takeaway of this? How do we help you or get some advice from Spirit as far as getting started? How do you get started? Strength card. This is about thinking about all your accomplishments. Think of how far you've come. Okay, think of all that you have, all the goals that you have met, and think about a goal that you can make. Being strong means sticking it out. Really, in this situation and in this spread, for your reading at least, this is about thugging it out. Okay, even when things are hard, this is about seeing it through the end, staying strong, even in the face of defeat. You are not going to give up, Leo. All right, so that's your takeaway. The way to get started is to maybe possibly look at some old videos, some old pictures of yourself, and just think about where you were in that moment and how you like overcame that moment. And it's going to just bring up all the accomplishments and all that. It's going to bring up that timeline. Think of where you were and think of where you are at, where you can go, your potential. You have so much potential. It's just a matter of just applying yourself, all right? All right, next card is going to be, what is your outside influences? What are outside influences? Okay. Well, in this case, we have your outside influence is actually an inside influence, okay? So I feel like you may be relying on your happiness to come from the outside world. You may be, I feel like your energy is like you're very in the world right now. You're focused on worldly issues. You may be focused on just a lot of negativity that you're seeing on social media and life. There may be some negativity in the relationships that you're keeping. And when we see the sacred temple, this is about returning to that sacred place, returning to your happy place, returning to spirituality. This is a spirit card, you guys. So this is about you truly connecting with the divine, with your angels, letting go and letting God. Amen. All right, let's see. Why is the sacred temple card here? Flyer. 10 of Wands, resilience, completion of a task. Come back home. You have completed this cycle of where you are at now, and it is now time to come back home. Return to your happy place. 10 of Wands. You've done it. This era of your life is completed. You have done the job. Now it is time to find your serenity, your peace. Okay, this guy has, once he's done with this job, he goes home to his bed, to his wife or his husband, to his happy place. Return to your happy place. That's what that's about. You've gone through a lot, Leo. You've gone through some shit, and you are going to continue to go through shit, because that's just how life goes. But the beautiful thing is that your angels and your spirit guides are calling on to you. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't. Okay, there may be some, you need to work on your spirituality, before you get on your phone, as I said. Before you give your energy out to the world, focus on your energy and your energy with spirit. How can you work with spirit to co-create the life that you want today? How can you make today better than yesterday? Okay. This may be in the form of meditating, yoga, okay? Developing like a spiritual regimen, a diet, spiritual routine. Purging, possibly, letting go of things that don't, serve you or your higher good. Let's see. You have 9 of Swords. Yep. Slaying demons when you're sleeping. You are stressed out when you're sleeping, and it is because you are relying on yourself to get it done. You're putting too much pressure on yourself to complete something or to just figure it out on your own, and your angels are telling you don't have to do it alone, okay? Also, if you're sleeping at night and you feel like you're not at peace, you feel uncomfortable, say a prayer, meditate, put on some binaural beats on YouTube. You can actually type in binaural beats, meditation, binaural beats, exercise, meditation. I said that already. Fertility, like they literally have beats that are specifically have certain frequencies to help you and to open up certain chakras that are blocked, okay? So this is about you confronting your demons, okay? Being at peace with what you can't change, making peace with what you can, and actually taking that action, and so that you can sleep nice and at peace with yourself, okay? What is the takeaway of this? What is advice just to tie it all up together? The Six of Swords. Okay, this is about going through that uncomfortable water, that unpredictable water that I said earlier in the reading. Could be wavy, could be still, there could be a storm out at sea, but this is about you packing up all those lessons, okay, all those lessons that you've learned, all those relationships, all that communication, all those thoughts, and putting them on this boat and going through the uncomfortable, the unpredictable waters, so that you can find something that is you can finally get to earth. You can reach the shore. You can reach balanced earth. Okay? So Six of Swords, you moving on to something that is calmer, something that is calming. So your peace is going to come when you go through that scary dark maze that we saw earlier, but you don't have to go through that dark maze alone. You can go with that sacred temple with your angels. Your angels are with you. You are never alone. You just have to call on them, okay? So your angels, you might see like numbers of synchronicity, certain songs that come on, certain scents that come on. You see like an animal and you're just like, am I thinking too much? No, those are your angels coming in subtly and letting you know that you're not alone. Just kind of like crack a joke, keeping it light in a very serious world, serious lifetime, okay? But once you start doing yoga, once you start listening to binaural beats, once you start doing meditation, sorry for the noise. Yeah. All right, so once you start meditating and once you have like this like spiritual regimen down, you're going to start to feel you're gonna start having nightmares, possibly, okay? You may be already experiencing those nightmares, but those nightmares are going to turn into beautiful, vivid dreams. You're going to start seeing numbers with synchronicity. Once you start opening up to spirit and you let spirit know, I want you to talk to me, I want to know. Spirit's like, oh, you're not afraid of me, you want me to talk to you? I will. And spirit will use your dreams, spirit will use numbers, animals, and stuff like that to get through to you, so pay attention. All right? What is your future card, right? And when I say future card, I have to say that your future cards always change because you always change your mind, okay? But this is going to speak to your higher self. If you are within spiritual alignment, this is the best scenario. Planning and action. That's awesome. We did have stuck energy, stagnation with Leo earlier in the reading. So it looks like your future, once you get into that spiritual alignment, man, once you start to like really love on yourself and nurture yourself in healthy habits and ideas, you're gonna get this wheel of fortune. The wheels are gonna start to turn. We did see that stuck energy card. This guy is in a truck, or yeah, he's on a truck and it's like stuck in the mud. You are going to be unstuck, and you are going to be planning possibly a trip, a new business, a new business venture, just planning life events. Okay, followed by action, which is the opposite of stuck energy, which is forward motion, which is motion in general. Okay, so you're going to be moving forward. It's just a matter of you applying yourself again. Okay, what other message do we have regarding this planning and action card? What does it have to do with? Could be a vacation, could be a wedding, Could be buying a house, could be a business, could be many things, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is about money. Okay, so this is something that you maybe were embarking on as far as business, a new way of making money. Okay. This could also be a new way of life. Okay, a new way of living your physical life on this earth plane. Okay. This is someone who is accomplished, but they're ready to take on another task. They're ready to see, what next, okay? So that makes a lot of sense, planning and action. That's where you're going to be. What next? What journey are you going to embark on next? The High Priestess. Your intuition, your higher self, your gut feeling. The High Priestess is the keeper of the spiritual realm. She knows all the secrets. She knows all the tea, the good and the bad. And the actual, the more traditional or standard deck, she's sitting in the middle of 2 pillars. So that symbolizes like she is the neutralizer. She is the middle ground of it all. She is what makes, she's not overly emotional. She doesn't act on emotion. She acts off of intuition. So I feel that with this planning and action thing, that 7 of Pentacles is like, what's new? What else? What should I be working on? So with that High Priestess card, I feel like this is something that you've been thinking about for a while. This is something that you intuitively, you may have some thoughts that have come to you and you're like, that's cool, I should embark on that. Follow your gut feeling. That is going to be what you're going to be planning and what's going to be going into action. Okay, it's going to be something that it's just going to feel right in your gut. It's something that you possibly have already had thoughts about doing. Okay, and if it's not something that you've had thoughts about doing, this is about tuning into that High Priestess, your intuition. Where are you being guided? All right, so I am now going to use this new beautiful deck with you guys, and it is going to be your advice. What is your advice for Leo, Spirit? Please show me what is advice for Leo this month. Wow. Sword. Make the change. Pretty self-explanatory, huh? Yeah. You looking at the mirror, you looking in the mirror and saying, okay, what can I change about myself? I gotta get it done. If you see, she actually has a sword in her hand, like she's like about to cut her hair, okay? So I feel like you've probably heard this before, but when girls are like over, either an old relationship, they've broken up with someone and a relationship has ended, or they're going through a new phase in their life, a new evolution, they tend to cut their hair or dye their hair. So I feel like this is about, it could be a literal thing, like maybe you need to cut your hair so that you can feel like you're leaving the past behind and starting something new, starting a new ritual, a new routine in your life to kind of kick yourself out of this stuck energy. All right, I'm gonna draw one more for you guys. If this message resonates, please give me a thumbs up with that like button, because the more likes this video gets, the more it's suggested to other people looking for a Leo video. All right. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Okay, we did say that karmic lesson was that stuck energy, you kind of standing in your own way. You think the worst out of situations, okay? Don't doubt your worth. You're amazing. You are capable. You've accomplished so much. Look at what you have accomplished. Think about where you were when you felt completely discouraged and that's just like the end of the world. And then you realized it wasn't the end of the world and you came back so hard. So this is about having that comeback. You are going to have an amazing comeback. Again, just about applying yourself and tapping into your spirituality, working with spirit, and not relying on yourself to work it all out. All right. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so when I post these videos, you'll get the notification. I hope it resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. I'll see you soon. Bye.